Hey, so now I'm doing this homework because summer vacation is almost over. Next week it's back to school. And yeah, I'm taking a little bit break from animation because like during the summer vacation we still have a lot of homeworks, and during the school, like I do love drawing, but like it is to the point that if I do my school and my personal project at the same time, 7 hours of sleep a day is a blessing. Seriously. So like during the holiday, I just want to, to relax a little bit, or at least do some other stuff other than art. So yeah, but maybe I will go back to animation as soon as possible. But for now, I'll just be, making, doing some school assignments. So one of it was this. So last year we actually have a assignment on my first year to make a drawing with perspective. So it was done on a paper actually. With we start to sketch with a pencil, and we draw everything with ink, like how people do manga traditionally, like back when everyone used to draws on paper, when manga was made on paper on this Gengo Yoshi, some kind of manuscript paper, and then they will draw with an with ink and color it with some kind of screen tone. That's the traditional way, but on the second year we can choose whether we want to do uh, the the traditional way or the digital way, and I prefer to do it digitally when I make some kind of finished product. Although personally, I still prefer to like make a sketch on paper because for me it's just easier. It's not as slippery as when you're drawing on drawing pad, a drawing tablet. But for the finishing product, I think it's more tidy, if you do it digitally, especially since I'm the type of person that scribbles and erases a lot, and in the end it's kind of messy if I do it on paper. So eventually I just prefer to do it in digital. Like for example, is this part, because on this part, for this assignment they want us to draw, to make a remake of an assignment that we ever did. So at that time, I actually do the perspective drawing assignment. It's just a room, a living room like this. But at that time, I make it much much simpler. I only put like the sofa, table, and I didn't even draw the floor or the walls, everything. Like literally just this part where you have the, just the furniture. And this time they want us to make a remake of an assignment that we ever did before. And at that time, because it was on paper, it was much harder to draw perspective, because like you need to measure everything and it takes quite a long time. And I think if I do it digitally, it is much faster because they have this, for I don't know how about other softwares, but in Clip Studio there's a ruler that you can use. Like for example, if you put this ruler, it's for the perspective. Let me just start, because I'm going to delete this. This is only for example. So okay, so for a perspective drawing example, you wanna put it at a certain angle, and then you can just draw something like that. You know, like for example, you want to draw a cube or something like that. Like you don't have to manually measure it, because it will make the line straight to the vanishing point. So I think it's really helpful, when you do it digitally. And also you can do the horizontal and vertical lines right away. You don't have to like use a line tool, like when you do it on paper, everything, you have to like measure everything very detailed, but like in here digitally, you can just make it. It's a little bit off, but you get the point. You get the point. Yeah. So this is my assignment because I want to make the digital for. Wait. Mm, yeah. Sometimes I draw or you delete the wrong layer, so you have to be careful with that. So yeah, and this year, for the assignment for remaking something that we ever draw before, I decided to do this assignment again because I want to try, to draw like a whole room, but in a digital version. And since it gets easier, I decided to add more details like the floor tiles, the wall with maybe some, I don't know, it's a shelf and stuff, and this little cactus. I think it's kind of hard to see the detail though, but I just kind of feel like putting something instead of just leaving it blank. And also, they want us to, other than just make a remake, they also want us to put in characters, people in it. So I decided to just, yeah, put some people. I don't really have like a concept or idea. Like I just want to try different pose. Like when someone is laying on bed, and I just kind of think about of those scenes in anime when the a couple and the guy just lays on the girl's lap or something like that. But I'm not necessarily trying to draw a couple because I put another guy there. So actually, honestly, I don't even know what I'm drawing. Like I just slap in some stuff. Yeah, and that's it for now. This is one of my assignments. Yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.